Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, quick tidbit. I just got back from the movies, and I want to ask you, the movies. I don't go to the movies a lot. Like, I'm not like a film buff or anything like that. But, you know, I enjoy a good movie every once in a while.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend Tina asked me to go and watch the movie Challengers with her.
What the fuck is that?
Do you know anything about this movie?
No, I've never even heard of it.
Okay, so Zendaya is in this movie.
Oh, you got me.
And she is one of the three main characters.
Yeah.
You're probably never going to watch this movie, right? Can I just tell you what happens?
I will never watch this movie. I won't watch 99% of movies.
The trailer also just like spoils like the whole plot of the movie also. So I don't know why.
No one else listening to this is going to watch this movie either, so it's fine.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, it was good. It just... So it's about these two guys and this girl, and all of them are like tennis players.
Uh-huh.
And these two guys, they play on a doubles team, and they're called like Fire and Ice or some shit like that. That's their slang name.
Shark Boy.
Their names
Lava
are
Girl.
Yeah, right. Their names are Art and Peter.
Art
Patrick,
and
not
Peter.
Art and Patrick. Sorry.
Okay.
And the whole movie, I just kept calling Zendaya's character Zendaya. I don't actually remember what her character's name is.
Okay.
So that's good. But so, you know, they're at doubles, and then they go to this party for this like tournament for all these kids who are in this tennis tournament, and they're probably like high school age at this point. So they go to this party and they meet this girl. This is Zendaya's character.
Yeah.
And both of them are like, oh my God, this is the hottest woman I've ever seen in my whole life. And the movie
that wasn't in the script. They just thought that. And they kept it in.
That. Right. Yeah. And the whole movie is just like them having a love triangle, like for 2.5 hours.
So it's like a rom-com?
No, it's not funny.
Okay. Wait, what kind of movie is this?
I couldn't even describe it to you like if I tried. It's just like a backstory of them like being in love. And the ending is like very unclear.
Well, you could just say what the ending is.
Yeah, no. So I'll go through a little bit. So the one guy Patrick dates Zendaya's character like in college, and Patrick is all like, "No, I don't want to go and like play college tennis. That's stupid. I'm gonna go pro right now." Right. And so Patrick doesn't go to college, and then Art and Zendaya's character both go to Stanford, and so they go to Stanford and they play tennis together. They end up, Patrick and Zendaya's character break up. And then Art and Zendaya's character start dating, and they get married, and they have a kid. And Zendaya plays tennis, and she gets like a huge like knee injury. So then she begins to like vicariously live through her husband and try and like train him to be the best tennis player ever. All while he's just kind of like, yeah, I just loved you and like wanted to get married and like have a kid with you. And she's like, well, you have to play tennis. And also there's this point in the movie where she's like, oh, if you don't win this match, I'm gonna leave you. Which is cool. And then there's another scene where they're like staying in a hotel for this tournament, and she leaves like her husband and their child in the hotel room to go cheat with Patrick. And they're all like adults at this. It's a very like confused, like it feels like someone just looked at like the top rated thing on Wattpad and they were like, let's make that a movie.
This sounds like a Reddit post.
Yeah. It sounds like a Reddit "Am I the Asshole" post.
This is
but
terrible.
It's written from like Zendaya's point of view, because she's like, oh, Patrick was a loser and he was not as good at tennis as Art was. So I married Art so I could vicariously live through him since I'm injured and I can't play anymore. But then now Art wants to retire from tennis, so I'm going to break up with him and be with Patrick. And then also like Patrick and Art like kiss a lot throughout the movie. And then there's also another point where they're like, yeah, you know, like Patrick is just like, yeah, I taught Art how to masturbate, low key. It's a great movie.
I'm glad that all of those actors read the script and they were like, yep.
I mean, honestly, like it was very entertaining. It's just that like you would think at the end there was like
opinion. I can't.
There was like some just hear me out.
You just described the most convoluted thing ever, and then you said it was very entertaining.
Well, because there's all this like drama, whatever, and it builds up to the. But the reason that I don't think it was that good,
This is just slop.
it was slop, because at the end, like nothing the movie just ends. Like, like Art is playing Patrick in a tennis match, and Zendaya was like, Patrick, you have to throw the match so that Art like gets his confidence back, and then he wins like the tennis open and whatever. And Art is all like, oh, I fucking hate Patrick for having sex with my wife, so I'm gonna beat him at tennis. And then it just like the movie just like ends. Like Art like hits the ball over the net, and it's supposed to be like him winning, but also they were tied. And that's not how tennis works. So if he hit the ball over the net, it would be 15-love. So he would just be up. He wouldn't have won. And then it just cuts to black. And it just says, like, directed by Guy
Fieri.
It was, no. I don't remember. His name is, like, Luca something. Starts with a G. But, yeah, it was just, like, not... It was a lot.
I'm glad you've taken 7 minutes out of our podcast to explain all of that.
Hey, man.
What the fuck do you want me to say?
Nothing. It was a weird movie, and I wanted to share the experience that I had, okay? Sometimes we got to analyze slop, and that's fine.
Did you get head during the movie? That's the only thing that makes this interesting to me.
No, no.
I don't know.
Why would that happen?
Because I don't know. It sounds like a movie where you would do that.
No.
That and Murder on the Orient Express.
I feel like neither of these...
Because it's too damn long.
I can't think of a movie where I would want to give someone head in the middle of the movie.
Well, I bet also, you could name a movie where you would want to get head in the middle of the movie.
This will get you sold on the movie. Zendaya does like almost fully undress multiple times.
I don't have to do that.
So,
I could just go to her Instagram account, man. I don't need to pay $20 plus popcorn to see this.
So anyway, that was the tennis
Wow, that was fucking
movie.
Awesome, man. What?
Thanks, dude.
The viewer retention is crazy on this episode.
Hell yeah.
It's so crazy. Man, how do I even segue us out of this?
I don't know what you want from me. That is what I did today since we have talked yesterday. I've done nothing else. I don't have anything else to talk about.
Well, you could talk about what's a thought that you had recently where you were like, that's a thought.
The movie was fucking stupid.
Maybe we should just end the podcast forever.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This could be
it.
It.
Just be over.
Yeah, right now. We stop at episode 55, and it also is only 9 minutes long.
Can you imagine one episode we're like 65, we have an argument, we get into a big argument, 3,000 episodes into the show, and we walk
No, dude,
away.
remember 3,000 episodes, one per week? That's longer than Joe Rogan's like 45 years of recording his podcast.
Yeah, we were trying to do the math on how long Rogan has been doing it, and it's not quite 40 years, but...
Well, he has 2,000
damn near
100 something episodes.
Yeah.
And if he recorded one per week, the math was that it would have taken him like 45 years.
Yeah. But that's obviously not how long the Joe Rogan experience has been experiencing.
No. Which is crazy to me because I feel like he can't possibly only be recording. Like, he does other shit, right?
Yeah. I think.
Like, he's still sort of actively involved with UFC. He, like,
commentates in... UFC or MMA, whatever it is. I don't remember. I think he still does stand up every once and again. He's on other people's podcasts. I don't know. He's a celebrity, man.
If I retire and my job just becomes being on other people's podcasts, I think that's fucking awful.
Honestly, I think that's a great way to live. Because people,
like, it's
because you're wanted. That's like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That's the tippy top of the pyramid right there.
Being wanted?
Yeah.
Really?
Or it's self-actualization, but like, shut the fuck up, right? Can we just...
Yeah, so I think that's...
You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, I was like, what?
If your job is to just go on podcasts, I think you're a happy dog. Because people are just like, hey, we love you. Would you like to talk for an hour?
I guess that's true. It'd probably be a pretty fulfilling gig.
That's so sick to me.
Well, it depends though. Like,
I mean,
if
it's
Jake
lame.
Paul was
like
I want to have you on my
right?
podcast. Yeah.
Or the Nelk boys.
I don't even know who that is.
We should get down with the Nelk boys.
Who the fuck are the Nelk boys?
The Nelk, they're like a Canadian frat YouTube channel. That's the best way I can describe it. And they do a podcast, and they had Donald Trump on.
No fucking way. And he went?
Twice, I think.
Damn.
I think they've had him on.
What are we
twice.
doing wrong?
That's what I'm saying, right? Like we have to get an agent. I think that's what it is. Because the agent gets you all the big brand deals. Right? I
don't think our agent could get us Trump.
No. And they didn't get us Bang Energy either.
Yeah, they didn't.
But
it's a damn shame that whole
get
episode was a ruse. I'd be cool with that. I use their batteries all the time.
Can you name another battery brand?
I was going to say Energizer. Can we get the Energizer Buddy instead?
I don't want the bunny.
Okay.
He gives Barney cocaine tail vibes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the purple dinosaur?
What other fucking Barney would I be talking about? Yeah, the purple dinosaur.
I don't know, man. Barney Stinson, famous character of How I Met Your Mother.
I've never seen that show.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
Do you think could you be the okay? Could you be Barney? Do you think
the dinosaur? No fucking way.
Could you do like if that was your job? Could you clock in?
I mean, like, yeah. I feel like it would be weird to have to like work with kids every day. Like, I feel like there's just something odd.
So preschool teachers are weird?
No, that's like totally a different setting.
How is it different?
Because
Barney's a teacher in many ways, right?
Didn't the guy who played Barney go to jail?
Yeah.
Okay, so
what?
I feel like most teachers that I know don't go to jail.
Okay. Ever. I mean, maybe
we know different teachers.
We know different teachers.
I don't know.
Do you think he needed the cocaine?
Yeah. Probably.
He probably needed it, right?
Like I can kind of understand where he was coming from, you know?
You know? Do you think did he have like a table in the Barney suit to snort it off of?
Could you imagine? Do you do that? If you look at the X-ray of the mask, there's like just like a shelf.
He has rolled up dollar bills.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's probably using Benji's actually, but
oh no, he's filthy.
He's
rich.
Filthy. I don't think that guy got paid. That's probably why he was doing cocaine, man.
How did he buy all the cocaine? Isn't cocaine expensive?
I mean, not really, if you think about it.
I'm thinking about it. I feel like it's probably pretty expensive.
Well, cocaine's no heroin. You know what I mean?
Is heroin really expensive?
More expensive than cocaine, I think. Here's the thing about cocaine. People do a lot of it.
That's true. I guess then you need a lot.
You know what I mean? That's why they're sold in bricks. Literally.
Yeah.
Whereas
that'd make such a good project.
Heroin's just a needle. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. You just get like a vial.
And it's just one.
Yeah. And then you're good. And you're high as fuck for like a day.
Yeah.
Cocaine, you gotta like eat the whole brick.
You gotta eat the whole brick. Or you have to bake it into a cake.
Yeah. And that's like tough to do. I don't know how to.
Because baking it's an exact science, you know?
No.
And you can't exactly Google bake
how to make
cocaine cake.
Because you will get put on a list.
That sounds like, well, maybe that's a list you want to be on.
I don't think it is.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think any list where the government like flags something that I look up on the internet is a list that I want to be on.
Well, no, I'm saying it's like Cocaine Addicts Anonymous. They like add you to a Twitter group and you're like part of a community now. That's kind of what I was saying.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of sweet if you put it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we're all like helping each other in a way. And that's kind of sweet. It's kind of part of the human experience. We're all growing together by doing cocaine and then quitting and then getting back on it and relapsing.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Did you see that there's like a Mythbusters episode where they
just do crack?
No, the premise of the episode was to be like, can you actually build a bomb with things that you can buy in regular ass stores? And then they built a bomb and they were like, I don't think we can air this.
That's fucking awesome.
I think we should do that.
Adam Savage was all like, oh shit, mate, this worked.
Dude, it's fucked up they weren't friends, right?
Wait, they weren't? It was all for the show?
You don't know about this?
Are you kidding?
Henry's just finding out about this now, which is crazy.
This is just like when I found out last episode that Santa wasn't real. Are you shitting me?
This
right
was
now?
news like a decade ago when the show was ending, brother.
I didn't fucking have cable a decade ago.
Oh, that's
I didn't
that's
watch
true,
Mythbusters
actually.
until like 5 years ago.
That's fair. But I still feel like, you know, like Mythbusters was a thing where like you knew about it even if you didn't really watch it.
I knew what it was.
Like ridiculousness. You know what I mean?
What is that? Is that a show?
Whatever, man.
It's like Jack. Like I know, like Jackass.
Yeah, it's nothing like
I've
Jackass.
never seen. No, I know, but like conceptually, like I've never watched it, but I know what it is.
Ridiculousness is like they have a big screen and it's like America's Funniest Home Videos, but 10 times more Skater Boy.
Oh,
yeah. And they have like a peanut gallery.
Oh, dude, Zach would love this.
Where it's Chanel West Coast, and she just laughs at everything with her insane laugh.
And then everyone else is like, that's a good one, Chanel.
Yeah. But no, the Mythbusters were not friends.
Damn. The whole thing was just like a ruse? Like they were just playing roles?
Well, no, it was just like they didn't hate each other, but it was just like, this is their job. So this is what they're doing.
Damn.
And they were
that
like
makes me kind of sad, huh?
Arguments on set and stuff like that. I mean, it's been talked about to death. I don't got to say much here.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Maybe I just live under a rock.
And then there was the one guy, because it was like, there's the main Mythbusters team, and then there's there's like 3 other people that do like a mini myth or whatever.
Yeah.
And the one of the mini guys, he died from cancer.
I do remember that. I do remember seeing that.
Yeah.
One of the mini guys.
I don't know what I'm so sorry. I don't know his name and I don't know anything about him. I feel so bad for the guy. But yeah, that show just kind of like blew up at the very
Grant
end.
Imahara.
Because everyone was just like, we're fucking done. Like it just wasn't enjoyable.
He was 49.
Yeah. He had his time.
What the fuck? He was one of the officially trained operators for R2-D2? Anyway.
What?
That's it. Like in the Star Wars universe, like you know how the first couple of movies, like, you know, were obviously not CGI because it didn't exist?
Yeah.
He operated the R2-D2 puppet.
This is like the thing where now the R2-D2 guy is just like a small man who looks like he's 80.
Yeah, but he's actually like, you know, like 36.
Yeah, it's a Benjamin Button kind of situation.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
That's so sad. It's so sad when people die. They should just live forever.
You think it's sad when people die?
I know, it's kind of a hot take. Not a lot of people think that. Some people are like, yeah, you know, they're dead. We'll see them again next week. They'll turn into like a finch or something.
Some people are fucked up. This is why I hate euphemisms. Because there are people, this is the thing that I hate the most in the world. Because people will be like, instead of saying that someone died, they'll say, oh, they passed on. Oh, like they're in a better place now. I hate that shit. Grow up, pussy.
Just say they died.
Piece of shit. They're dead, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean,
you will never see them ever again.
It makes some people uncomfortable, and therefore,
a funeral should be a cry orgy, not a celebration of life. That shit is dumb as fuck.
A cry orgy. I don't know. I think it helps a lot of people.
Do you have a better way to explain that?
No, I don't. I just don't.
It's a cry orgy. That's what it should. That's what it should be called, bro.
No, they shouldn't call it that.
They should call it that. It'd be so much easier to talk about.
If we call funerals crying orgies.
Like if someone asks you where you were yesterday, normally you'd be like, oh, actually, because there's like a gravity to it, right? You're like, oh, I was at a funeral.
Then you get like
yesterday.
A little sad and you're like,
and people are like, oh, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. My condolences. It's like we can just avoid all this by saying, I was at the cry orgy. Oh, you fucking cry your heart out, piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's way worse.
We can be positive.
Yeah, but I feel like it's okay to like not move on for a little bit. Like you got to move on eventually, but you got to process those feelings and like deal with them.
I'm saying, but there's a weight that comes with the death, and we should alleviate the
Nothing
weight.
gets past you.
Honestly, true.
Yeah.
But we should alleviate the weight in any way that we can, should we not?
No.
Explain now.
I think that if you don't deal with the weight, then it never really goes away.
But this is a way,
and this is coming from someone who never takes.
It's making it easier to deal with. That's what humor does it not?
Yeah, no, I know. Trust me, I do that all the time. I use humor as a coping mechanism literally every day. I make a joke out of literally everything in my life. However, I also
just
think
fucking say you were at the cry orgy, bro. It's not that weird. Right. Everyone does it.
Everyone cries and orgies.
Unless you can come up with a better fucking name for it. You call it
No, I can't. That is a good one. No. Cry orgy is fine. It's just, I don't know if it'll catch on. I'll start using it.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't have to. I don't have any funerals that I have to go to anytime soon, thankfully.
Well,
so
might change.
Thanks, man.
COVID-20, it's on its way.
Okay, so it is now 2024, so I think we're a little late for COVID-20.
Hey, speaking of alleviating weight, we have something on our agenda today, which doesn't happen often. Dear listener, Henry doesn't know what I'm talking about, and neither do you.
True.
I wanted to keep it a surprise for you, Henry, because I like seeing your mind explore.
I thought you were going to say explode.
I like seeing the Tarzan in your filing cabinet jungle swing on vines.
That's good.
And it has to look through things.
That really painted a beautiful mental image for me.
That's what I try to do on this podcast. But we have a little game that we're doing today.
Yeah, give me some things to look at.
I figured, since we are kind of we're on a moral high ground, you could say. We're kind of better than people.
Okay.
I figured we're in a position to judge those that deserve to be judged.
So we're going to play God.
We're going to play a step down from God.
Okay.
We are going to look at people's confessions and decide whether or not that they are able to repent or whether they should go straight to hell.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This is awesome. Okay.
I have scoured the internet for the best confessions imaginable, and we're going to go through them and hopefully not lose faith in humanity in the process.
That's good.
I'm going to read our first confession. This one is from...
Holy shit, there's so many tabs.
I have a lot of tabs.
I'm going to open this so I can actually read it.
Here, do you want me to... I can zoom in for you.
I got it.
Okay. Our first confession, and these are from... I went to multiple different websites, but this one's from r/confessions. But there aren't many from r/confessions because I found r/confessions to be very boring. It's all people being like, I cheated on my girlfriend and I'm a little sad, but not really. And I didn't want the episode to be like that. So
you didn't want it to be, boring as fuck.
No, I didn't want it to be boring. But I thought this one was interesting. U/Stubbs242, who I'm calling out for I don't know why. He says, I bought 40,000 Reddit coins.
I do think that is crazy.
And he says, because I like giving plat and gold to strangers on the internet. They're always very thankful, and it makes me a bit happy because I'm asocial as fuck IRL, and I could never brighten someone's day like I can on here. And this got 21,000 upvotes, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you think this person should go to hell forever?
No.
It's a little embarrassing, though, right?
Oh, 100%.
If you're spending money on reddit.com.
No, I mean, I think it's fine. I think it's sweet. I think it's endearing. They're just trying to spread some happiness and joy in the way that they can. I just hope that maybe someday they find a way to do it in real life as well.
That's what I was going to say. It's crazy that they found it easier to spread joy through money on the internet instead of just talking to a real person.
I guess so. But like I
I'm
feel
with
like a lot
you
of
on
like
it being
families are like
endearing.
that. Yeah, no, I think it's intended to be sweet.
Yeah, I think
it does come off that way.
But
so
also,
I think,
you gotta touch grass, brother.
Yeah.
So
that's hard sometimes. That's okay. Baby steps.
As the priests, I require you to say 5 Hail Marys, as well as go touch the nearest patch of grass to you immediately.
Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary.
No, you have to do the whole prayer.
What the I don't know the whole prayer.
I don't either. So
okay, so that's fucked up.
But it's for them to do. It's for them to do. They can look it up.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You've actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add on to that. You have to say the prayer in Spanish. I don't know why. Here, do you want to read the next one?
Sure.
All right, go.
This is.
Well, you were supposed to read it before you read it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I masturbate to pictures of Ben Shapiro almost every day just because I know he would hate the idea of a male wanking to him. It's actually really difficult because I don't find him sexually attracted in any way, and especially just his headshots. But I have done it every day for about 2 years because I found it funny at first. But now I'm so used to it that it makes me feel incomplete if I don't do it every day.
This is a severely tortured being.
Yeah. But like, they're kind of doing a little bit of God's work, you know?
I don't think they are.
I think this is funny as fuck.
It's very funny. Don't get me wrong.
It's hilarious.
Also, can we have a side conversation? Is this post real?
There's a very
There's
small
no
chance. This is like the OSU like subreddit. Someone fucked a tree on campus post.
Yeah. Every college subreddit has that one post.
They've all got the one. Someone was like, "Oh my god, guys! Someone had sex with a tree." It was like very detailed.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Hold on. There was one post on my college's Reddit where there was a guy for a period of 6 months. The entire Reddit was jokes relating to this guy called The Counter. And it was just, there was a guy who would post like once a day who would be like, I hung out in the quad. I counted 42.
That's
and
kind of really
day,
ominous.
Every day you would just say how many things he counted.
Oh, I thought you meant like people.
Well, I think sometimes it was people, but sometimes it was other things. But then it became like kind of a whole spin-off thing where other people were like, I saw 10 birds today. And then everyone was counting. Everyone was trying to be the counter.
That's kind of cool. Everyone's coming together to count things.
But it was like a weird little cult thing. Anyway, let's talk about Ben Shapiro, I guess.
Yeah, and masturbating to him. I do think it's probably like not real.
There's no shot it's real.
But you never know. I think there's a chance that it's definitely real.
I think I know.
Okay.
I think I know it's fake. 100%.
I think it could be real. I'm not saying it is, but I think it.
I'm not saying there's no world in which it's real.
Yeah.
But we have to. This is not real. There's no way. Maybe I just have too much faith in humanity.
I think you do have too much faith.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think you're going to hell.
I definitely think you're going to hell, but I think I'll come down with you and give you like a crisp high five.
You respect this.
No, but I do think it's funny.
Okay, and that's worthy of a high five.
Yeah.
I can get down with that.
You know what I mean? It's like the coping with humor. Like, I think it's really fucking funny in concept, and I hope that therefore this whole post is just like a joke.
Yeah.
But if this person actually does this, I think probably they need to like seek therapy at this point.
I mean, real talk, if you are listening to this, the guy who wrote this, and this is you being truthful 100%, you should click out of the video right now and get professional attention from someone who loves and cares about you.
But also, it was good. It was a good bit.
It was a good bit. Man. Next one says, I had a S-X dream last night. I was F-ucking some guy's girlfriend in bed while I was banging her. She was talking about him. And this confession is labeled a truth. So so we know this one's real.
Right. why did he feel the need to share this? Is my question. Like, what is he confessing?
He's confessing that he had sex with some guy's girlfriend.
In a dream.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's fine.
But don't you think, is the thought not sinful?
I don't really think you can avoid having sinful thoughts.
That's true.
Like, you kind of just have intrusive thoughts. And you can be like, damn, I can't believe I thought that.
But he broke one of the 10 commandments.
He did in
He
his
coveted
mind.
his neighbor's wife.
Well, we don't know. It could be someone else's wife.
You don't have to covet physically. You can covet imaginaringly.
Yeah, and emotionally.
You know what I'm saying?
Dreamily. Maybe she also had a dream that she was having sex with him too.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I mean, that would be fucked up. It'd be more.
We could
fucked
entertain
up
the possibility. Yeah. I don't.
I don't think this person is beyond saving.
I don't think so either. I just think, like, that's what I mean. I don't think it's like that crazy of a thing. Like, I don't think that this person has to feel bad about this.
No. You also didn't need to post it on an anonymous confessions board.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, why would you? This is not like I stole something and I feel guilty about it and I need to like vent.
It's also not, he's not like he's contributing something to society. Like 5 of every 10 posts already looks like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So honestly, you're wasting our fucking time and you should go to hell for that.
No, I mean, I think maybe he just felt bad about his actions, and I think that's fine. I just don't think that this person needs to feel bad. You can't really control what you dream about unless you start lucid dreaming, which it seems like he wasn't.
I prescribe him 5 Hail Marys and a Baja Blast.
And a Baja Blast.
Here, this next one says, and this one labeled is dream. So we don't know if this one is real either. But it says, to reduce my diabetes by at least 40 mg per DL, I need to ignore haram K pill without getting angry. Currently, my fasting sugar level is 300 mg DL. Sad, but truth.
I know what that means.
Yeah. I think you're going to hell.
Yes.
Unfortunately, if you have to reduce your diabetes by at least 40 mg per DL, I mean, that's kind of like
I'm just confused.
Really
what is a haram K pilly?
I don't know.
I keep reading it over and over again to like think in my mind like what it could be misspelled as. Yeah. And I cannot figure it out for the life of me.
But it is sad but true though, if you think about it.
It also says that it's a dream. So like what the fuck is this guy talking about? Maybe he only has diabetes in his dreams.
Which that's so funny.
That'd be hilarious.
Imagine having you dream but you're always diabetic in your dream.
Yeah, like everything is like totally normal other than the fact that your sugar levels are just like ass all the time.
That's so fucking funny, dude. And they're like anxious about it. So they're adjusting. I assume they're talking about like some kind of medication or something.
Right.
So they can't focus on actually having a dream that's like fun or whatever. They're just in their dream. They're anxious about taking their medication, which is so funny.
Which sucks.
I don't know, maybe 10 Hail Marys for this one.
Yeah, we'll give him 10.
10. You need some.
This person could be saved,
help.
But they're gonna need some aid from.
They need some aid. Here, you read this one. And you can't laugh because this is someone's real confession.
This is a wild experience. I would like to add in there. Jehovah's Witness wife and teacher with big T space I space T space S at Tyner URL. What I can only assume is dick.com/YH-dusk96.
Well, I think that's... Here, can I read it with a little bit more enthusiasm? Because I feel like you didn't really get the point across. Jehovah's Witness wife and teacher with big tits at tinyurl.com. There, do you think that was better?
Yeah, that was good. Sorry. Well, I was reading. You told me not to read it beforehand, so I was just reading it as I was good. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah. Next time I'll put a little bit more enthusiasm.
This confession is also labeled a wild experience.
Was the wild experience just seeing tits? Because I think if you are a Jehovah's Witness, you're like not allowed to do that.
Are they not allowed to do that?
I have no idea. I don't think they're allowed to do anything like fun.
That's true. They're definitely not allowed to go anywhere near Cedar Point or like a Walgreens. So, I'm honestly not really sure what this person's trying to say.
If it makes you feel any better, I looked up the URL. And it does just lead to a video that says "Big Tits Latina Wife." And the video
are they website, Jehovah's Witness?
Well, the video has been taken down, so I can't tell.
Oh, okay. Well,
it just it shows like the title bar, and there's like no video.
After this podcast is uploaded, the fucking Jehovah's Witness category on Pornhub is gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go wild. I also just want to add that this tiny URL link leads to a website called pornado.xxx, which I think is fucking awesome.
I think this person is doing God's work, actually. I think you're fine.
Yeah,
you don't need to be here.
I think they're fine.
This is not a you didn't need to tell us this. You're doing great work.
Yeah, this is good shit.
Let's move on. This next confession, I went back to mourn at a certain spot yesterday.
That was it.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
I wonder if the spot is
you
like
can
something...
you can click on them and they like expand and give you like, this is just the headline, but I was like,
yeah, no, that's okay.
I'll click on the actual post. And then it took me to the actual post and there was no body text. It's just the headline.
I think it's funnier almost if we don't have it.
Yeah.
This is like a piece of paper that you would find while walking around in like Elden Ring.
This is a tweet.
Yeah.
Which is kind of
that's like
a slip
a good
of paper
thing
you find in Sekiro or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is like a piece of lore that you find in like a fucking From Software game.
This is a Shakespeare journal entry.
I think it's fine. I don't know why they're confessing. Maybe the certain spot is like...
Well, clearly they're embarrassed about it, right? Maybe the spot
spot is like... Maybe it's like the back of a Spencer's or something like that.
Or a Build-A-Bear.
Nah, that shit's tight.
But it's like...
Spencer's
what if
also
they're like
cool.
23? You know what I mean?
Ooh,
and you're going to a Build-A-Bear alone.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's fair.
And also, what are they mourning? I honestly just want to, if I'm underlining in red ink here, I just want to know more.
Yeah, I want there's like no lore here.
I want lore, man. We need lore on this one. Honestly,
I feel like I'm getting blue-balled.
One Our Father for you.
Yeah.
And write us an email about more. We want the goss.
Yeah, give us some deets, please.
We want the goss. You can read this one.
Joel Osteen is gay, and then it's just a forest with
there's like 80 tree emojis. I don't know what those are.
I can't tell if they're like mittens or like ghosts or maybe Ditto from Pokemon or a rabbit. Are they rabbits? I think they're rabbits.
They're they might be rabbits.
Dude, I'm so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me reiterate. Joel Osteen is gay.
Okay. I'm glad that we got the second take in there.
Well, I really wanted to make sure that I got it that time.
Right.
For those who don't know who Joel Osteen is, he's actually in my top 5 least favorite figures of all time.
Which is, it's hard to crack that list. Specifically,
it's actually,
your
I guess
list.
It's probably not
because
true,
you don't hate people like that.
It's actually really easy for me to hate you. You just have to be a real piece of shit.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. Like there are people you hate, but they're not like cracking the list because they're not far enough on the hate scale. You know,
there are people that I don't really like, but I just like kind of dislike them. But I'll still be like,
so
if
like
I saw
for you
Joel
to get
Osteen
on
in real
the
life,
Rolling Stone's most hated persons list, you gotta do some bad shit, man.
If I saw him in person, I'd punch him in the jaw.
Yeah.
I think Joel Osteen.
Would, if you, just look at his fucking face. Jesus Christ.
Not the people who go to his church.
I guess so, but they probably have like security, right?
I guess, yeah. So Joel Osteen is like a megachurch pastor, like in the same vein as that one fucking guy who literally looks exactly like the devil. I don't remember what his name is. There's like one other super famous megachurch pastor who's like just an awful person. He's like the private jet guy that like embezzled church funds so he could buy a private jet because he said that
I'm trying to think of
traveling publicly is like putting yourself in a tube full of demons.
Yeah.
So that's why
which is that's a good ass quote.
It's kind of a hard line, to be honest. I need someone to sample that for an album.
Metro Boomin, anyway, get on it.
There was a hurricane, if I am correct, potentially. There was a hurricane or a flood. I don't remember where this church is located that Joel Osteen owns, but there was like a hurricane or a flood, and people were like trying to seek shelter in the church. Because it's fucking expensive as hell and is like structurally very sound, and it's a very nice building.
Yeah,
that's protected quite well,
and it's like a church.
No, yeah, and it's like supposed to be a place of like safety and solitude and all that jazz. And he was like, "No, you can't come in."
Yeah, needless to say, he's a great guy, and we are big friends of him at the show over here. I don't know why there was one guy posting on this one website. It was just this post over and over again. I literally scrolled for like 2 minutes, and it was just posts that said Joel Osteen is gay. Which I'm not sure why. It wasn't like there were other posts saying the opposite. It was just...
Yeah, no one's like, he's the straightest man I've ever met.
I think you're doing the Lord's work. You did not need to confess. This is not a sin. You didn't need to confess this to us. Oh, this next one's a long one. I'm a 100% straight man who has a really, really bad fetish. I'm as straight as they come, but I'm absolutely obsessed with women's tights as well as other clothing. But tights are my main obsession, and it's got me in a trouble few times, but I've got away with lots. I love seeing Wom wearing tights, and when I do, I'm fixated on their legs. But I've stolen so many tights from women and teenage girls. I know it's wrong and try to stop myself, but I always do it no matter what and steal them at any given opportunity. I've stolen more than 200 pairs, and I know it's going to stop. And I'm open to any suggestions? ? You got any suggestions for this man?
I have questions mostly.
Well, let's start there.
What does that even mean?
What are you talking about? This is the most clear confession so far.
So does he like steal tights off of people's bodies?
That can't be what he means.
I know, but like, why does he? He's like, I love seeing Wim, and not women, just Wim. I love seeing Wom wearing tights, and when I do, I'm fixated on their legs, but I've stolen so many tights from women.
Yeah,
and teenage girls.
That's
also.
A good question. How is he getting the tights exactly?
Like, does this mean like he like gets into a relationship with someone and then like steals all of their tights?
No,
like
that's too much effort,
and then leaves them. I feel like that's too much.
He has to be like the first thing I imagine, he goes to malls and he goes to like the fitting rooms and he like sneaks under the door and then just takes it like a gremlin.
I guess maybe.
I don't know how he's doing it though, or if it's he says more than 200 pairs that he's stolen.
That's wild.
So
this guy owns like a Lululemon store.
Like if he didn't have that statement in there, I would be like, maybe it's just he's stealing it from like his mom and his sister or something like that.
That's almost worse. It's not, but almost.
Yeah, but then he said 200 pairs, and I was like, well, if you only target 2 people, you're going to run out pretty soon.
Yeah.
And they would also figure it out if they haven't already.
Oh, yeah, I guess not.
I'm not really
I don't think that I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he can be saved. That's all I gotta say.
He's talking like an addict. Also,
he's he's talking like he has to get like.
I know it's
crack.
wrong and try to stop myself, but I always do it.
Right, like.
And then he says, "Open to suggestions." Like this is a thing that people have advice for. Like, oh, hey guys, it's like a YouTube short. Hey guys, today in this video, I'm going to teach you how you stop stealing women's tights. First thing, what you're going to want to do, there's this guy called Joel Osteen. You're going to go to his website. You're going to give him a tithe of $500, and he's going to email you back $1. And that's called a seed. And you want to plant the seed in your heart and let it grow.
Right. And then you will find Christ within you.
And Christ will find you. And he will give you everything that you deserve.
This is like when you trade an emerald for a stick in Minecraft.
Yeah. But in that, it works there in Minecraft.
It works here too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Logically, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not going to give you $500 for you to be like, oh, thank the Lord.
Yeah. I think this person should go to hell. I think you're beyond saving.
Yep.
Addicted people don't deserve a second chance. That's the official stance of this podcast.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Here, you could read this one.
I can't, actually. Fuck the elderly. I fucking hate them so much. So goddamn annoying. Drop dead. Stupid old fucks. Pains in the fucking asses.
This is so freaking true, dude.
I got no qualms.
Yeah, it's pretty cut and dry. Again,
I can think of like 3 old people that I want to keep living, and 2 of them are my grandmothers.
Yeah. I'm with you, brother. Get out of here.
Yeah, no, this is based.
Our next confession. When I was around 10, I bought 15 packs of fake Pokemon cards for super cheap. I traded all of them for real good cards. This subsequently got Pokemon banned from my school, period. Permanently, period. To this day, period.
Period.
I lost the cards like a year later, though, so rip. R.I.P. to a real one.
R.I.P. to a real one. As someone who collects Pokemon cards, kind of my goat.
Yeah. This I just thought was straight evil. Kind of.
In what way?
Because
he's trading fake cards for real ones.
Bought fake cards. That's insane. Can we admit that that's a little insane? I mean,
oh, for sure.
Look, if he's talking about trading Pokemon cards, you know he's like 10.
Yes.
So it's like a little bit. So he's actually in our demographic, exactly. Like he's not old enough where he's too far gone. Like this man can be saved, probably.
Yeah.
I think this is just really evil, though. Henry is showing his Pokemon cards on camera, audio listeners.
But yeah, I think buying fake cards, and especially like, I mean, I get that he's like, 10, so he doesn't fucking know any better.
Oh, he did.
That's
say
like kind of evil.
10.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I got to give him like a little bit of slack because like he's 10. But if you're 10 and you know that the cards are fake,
he knows what he's doing, bro.
You scam all your little 10-year-old friends.
This is a high-profile crime, man.
I mean, it's kind of sick.
Also, you know, this is not his first offense either.
Oh no, he's done it many times.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then Pokemon got banned, presumably because of this action.
Yeah,
he ruins
then
the
he just
fun
ruins
for
it for everyone. Yeah, that's a shame.
Fuck you, dude.
A damn shame.
You're like the guy on the DC trip who made it so everyone gets their phones taken away at night. That's so fucking lame, bro.
That is so fucking lame.
You actually ruined the vibe for no one from your school will remember you positively ever.
Yeah, they'll all just know you as, Rat Snitch Brian, the stupid rat snitch who got Pokemon and our phones banned.
I think you're going to hell, brother.
I think he's going to hell also,
I think
unfortunately. I don't think he can be saved, not even by Joel Osteen.
You get this one.
I used to eat my coworker's apple chips at work, then tell him that I was allergic to apples so he wouldn't accuse me.
You're going to hell.
I think you're going to hell, but I think more context is required for me to truly make a judgment here. But like if his coworker is like totally a bitch, and then he eats all his apple chips, I think that's kind of funny.
No, this is a matter of personal property, Henry, which God cares about.
I don't think he does.
And our faith cares about it.
Why doesn't he give me a Lamborghini?
Ask that again.
Why didn't God give me a Lamborghini if he cares about personal property? This is me cosplaying as Joel Osteen.
We should start the first Joel Osteen like convention.
I'm sure that he himself would love that. He'd show up and be like, so all of you love me? And
how else are we going to get him on the podcast?
Yeah, I don't know. I do think that
Joel
this is
Osteen,
down.
we have a private jet for you if you come on.
Stealing your coworker's food is like downright evil. That is like despicable.
Yeah, and it's also you have a job. You're old enough to know that this is insane.
Well, yeah, and also like, you're getting paid. Just buy your own fucking apple chips. Broke
This is
ass
fucking
bitch.
stupid, dude. You're going to hell.
Yeah. Yep.
U/boobs cutie peach, by the way. This is this person's username. Next one. I feel really bad. I accidentally sent some emails that has swearing in it to the wrong email address. I feel so embarrassed. I thought I was sending it to a friend and a support group. Now I feel so embarrassed. Oh God, I hope they don't call the police. I feel so stupid now.
So I think their feelings of stupidity are valid. This person should feel stupid.
You're going to hell. I'm sorry. If you send bad words in an email.
I mean, you might as well just like hand yourself over to the devil. I see no difference.
This is unforgivable, son. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's been nice knowing you.
Yeah. It's this and, you smoke one cigarette and it's over for you.
Oh, straight. Dude, it's actually, sometimes a fissure will just open up in the ground under you.
Yeah. I've seen one. I saw
happening.
one the other day, actually. It was sad, too. I knew the guy. He's a good guy.
Apparently not. He smoked a cigarette. He's going straight to hell.
How old do you think this person is?
They can't be older than 14.
I was going to say no shot. They're like 10.
Yeah, actually, I actually take it back.
But support group is that's a mature
that implies
phrase.
That they were an adult. Yeah. No way a 14-year-old knows what a support group is.
So interesting. He says embarrassed so many times and it's capitalized. So like the embarrassment means something to him.
It's significant. Yeah.
It's significant in his life.
Because he didn't even capitalize the I in I feel really bad.
Also, imagine the other. Suppose if even the other email address is real, which let's be real, is probably not. Right? Like he meant to send an email to Alice123 and he actually sent it to 124. You know what I mean?
Right. And then Alice124 is going to respond to be like, I can't believe you would fucking say this to me.
Well, first, before they respond, they called the police. They said, authorities. A crime has happened to me. Someone said bad words in an email, and I need people with guns involved.
See, that's something that I think someone who's like 10 years old would say. But then also, why are they saying support group? 10-year-olds don't know what that is. And also, 10-year-olds don't have emails, so it can't be that. This person has to be like 20.
I had an email when I was like 12.
Something. Yeah, but like, did you send emails to people or did you use it to sign up for stupid shit?
I don't think I sent emails, yeah.
I used it to sign up for stupid shit.
Like Club Penguin.
Yeah, and Minecraft.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to hell.
This person's going to hell.
Sorry. Also, this was posted at 12:51 in the morning, which is
funny. They were probably just having like a manic episode. They took too many Advil and they saw the hat, man.
Here, you read this one.
I'm a 19-year-old girl from Germany, and I really want to get fucked by a horse.
Thanks for putting the German spin on that. Really get us in the,
no problem. Can
we talk about how this post has 11 downvotes?
What's
that about, right?
Someone's just sharing their truth, and you're going to downvote them?
What constitutes a downvote on an anonymous confessions website? Like, what's the criteria for that? You know what I'm saying?
Like I feel like it's fine.
It's whatever, really.
If you want to get fucked by a horse, that's not like necessarily.
If this disturbs you, you got to grow up. If this post disturbs you, you should send bad words in an email to someone you don't know. to feel something.
Well, hopefully they won't, because, you know, then they'll get the police.
Yeah. You might get the police sent on you.
And we don't want
You should use your grandma's email instead.
Right, because she's already going to kick it pretty soon.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if the police go to her. She'll just be like, I didn't do it. And the police will be like, okay. Yeah, is this okay?
Like, not really, no. But also, like, I can't say that it doesn't disturb me, but I think that just means that I've spent too much time on the internet.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm kind of in between with this one.
Like, if this girl actually fucks the horse, then, like, yeah, she's going to hell.
But she hasn't done it yet. She just wants to. She really wants to.
That's true. She does really want to. I think it's weird, but it's like... Yeah, she's probably going to hell.
But she's confessing. But it's kind of like premeditated murder, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like if I was like, hey, I'm going to kill this guy, and then I do it. Like, I still did it.
Yeah.
Or if I was like, I really want to kill this guy, and then the guy, like, ends up dead. They're not going to be like, oh, well, it could have been anyone. I think this person goes to hell.
Maybe it's like 100 Hail Marys. Maybe 100 gets you there.
Sure.
We can only hope.
Yeah. I hope for this 19-year-old girl from Germany's sake.
Next post, I used to torture animals. My parents caught me dissecting a dog, and they brought me to therapy where I cried under the questioning. I did it a few times after the therapy, but haven't for a while, although I'm feeling the need to do it again. I'm finding it hard to identify my emotions. I don't think I want to do it again, but I can't stop thinking about it.
So this is like some Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
How did they get the dogs?
Hey, that's a great question.
I mean, there's a lot of great questions you could ask.
Yeah, how do you even... Dogs are strong and fast.
Yeah, unless it's all like little Pomeranian shits, you know what I'm saying?
That's like fine then.
If they're killed and dissected.
Yeah, I just don't think that
the dogs
Pomeranians
deserve it. Is it a breed that deserves it? That's a good question to ask.
No, Pomeranians are cute. They're kind of yippy, but they're like fine. Yeah, also I'm joking. Also, yeah, that is crazy though.
What do you get out of dissecting? It's like, okay, you dissect a dog once. That's great. Second time, what are you getting out of it?
Maybe maybe the dog is arranged differently.
Or maybe it's a different dog breed.
Yeah, maybe it's a different breed. That's where you're on a streak.
Yeah.
But they brought me to therapy where I cried under the questioning. So like this person feels guilty about it.
They're guilty for sure.
But then it says I'm feeling the need to do it again.
Yeah. This is why it makes me think it's like they're chasing a rush.
Yeah.
So
which is
maybe we should say you should just start cocaine.
Will that make them stop dissecting animals though?
I think if they're addicted to the rush of doing it, you know, like
it does
some
say
people
I used to torture
because they're just like, oh, the gas station people can't catch me. You know what I mean?
But they use the word torture, like as in they are specifying the fact that they enjoy like bringing the pain on them. I think this person's going to hell. They're probably
they're for sure going to hell.
This is from 2024. I think this person, we will find out about another serial killer like 5 years from now.
This person they've already been in the news at some point.
Yeah, they do have 20 downvotes.
Which is a lot.
I think it's kind of deserved though.
It's a little deserved. You're going to hell.
Like I hope that they can heal. But it does I don't have much faith in that.
I don't know. For me there's a breaking point. And once you cross the breaking point, I don't know, brother. This person's going to hell. Even if they donated $1 billion to fighting cancer.
Yeah, I don't think that undoes that.
It doesn't undo this. You're fucked. Sorry.
Yeah.
This is you.
It's a freelance programmer. When I get tired of working at home with my wife and kids around all day, I make up an excuse about a meeting in another city and take a day off to relax and recharge. I enjoy being alone, savoring good food, taking walks, and coming back home feeling refreshed and renewed. I feel like this is fine.
Yeah, I thought this one was wholesome.
Yeah. He's just trying to...
He's just like, I need to get away from my bitch-ass wife. That's
I don't
chill.
really know.
Sometimes you need to get away from your bitch-ass wife.
Well, he gets tired of working at home with my wife and kids around all day. He just
because his like bitch-ass wife is being a bitch-ass.
I don't know. It doesn't say anything that his wife is like the worst. He just doesn't want to be around his family all the time.
Well, some people are smart enough to, skirt around the lines a little bit, right?
I feel like this guy just sounds like someone who probably would have been happier if he never got married.
The way the post is written makes me think that this guy is the bitch ass, though, and not the wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, he's like, oh, I just need a break from my family. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you
like
feel
the
that
wife
way,
is probably like, hey, can you, like, get your son, like, a cup of water or something? And he's like, no, I'm at fucking work. Even though he has, like, a fake email job.
Right. He's a freelance programmer.
Yeah, that's a fake email job, basically. You get an email, it's like, hey, can you fucking review my Git push? Okay.
Yeah, and then you put it through ChatGPT and it says it's fine, and then you send it back.
Yeah. Did you? There was a report that came out that was like, since ChatGPT has like blown up, like articles in the New York Times and in specifically, this is how I saw this, is also in like reviews for code and stuff like that. The word delve has been used so often.
Really?
Like ChatGPT loves delve. It loves delving into things. But like it was like a graph of like the use of the word delve over time, and it's just fucking skyrocket.
Yeah.
Like it plateaus for all of history.
That's crazy.
And then it skyrockets last year.
Thanks, ChatGPT.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. This is a couple Hail Marys, man. 5 Hail Marys.
Yeah, he might need to.
On our Father.
He might need to have a conversation.
Maybe
with his
talk
wife.
to your family. I don't know. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But I think you're forgiven.
Yeah.
Alrighty, mate. Oh, so this one is also, you should read it in a British accent because you're British.
Alrighty, mate. Or do you want British? I feel like this is like British people don't say mate.
They do sometimes, no?
Alrighty, mate. Nope, that's Australian. Alrighty, mate. Bit of a sticky situ here. Couple of years back, I was seeing this bird, you get me? We didn't last long, but she was a right laugh. Anyway, cut to 3 years later, and I bumped into his sister by fluke. She's a better, so we started going out. Only after a few dates did I clock that she's my ex's sis. I haven't told her yet. I'm proper stuck, bruv. Don't know what to do or where to turn. I'm in a right pickle.
He didn't need to say all that.
No, there was I swear, like, the way that British people talk is, like, joked about on the internet. So it's like, oh, no one actually talks like that. But they do.
Yeah. What is she's a belter? What does that mean?
Oh, it does say belter. I read it as better.
Yeah.
It's slang for something.
Does that mean she burps all the time and shit? Or she yaps? She's a yapper?
I think that's belcher.
Oh, that's belch, yeah. This probably just means she yaps, I think. Which I don't know why.
Oh, belter is a very good-looking person.
Oh.
Something or someone that is excellent or outstanding.
She's gobsmacked. Why didn't you just say that? I would have got it from that.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What would you do in this situation?
I feel like this is fine, but also I feel like most people aren't mature enough to like be fine with that.
I get this is another you should probably talk to her.
Yeah, you should just like have a conversation. Like,
yeah.
Like a person. Like, you know, if your sister's really happy with this guy and he is really happy with her, you know, then that's great, and hopefully the ex will be happy for them.
But it's the sister's ex, you know?
Yeah.
Or the ex's sister.
Ex's sister. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's fine, but I think it depends on, like, if you talk to the person, they're not comfortable with it. I was just think it's funny because he's really British, and obviously we can very easily tell that. All right, mate.
Honestly, you should repent on the basis that you shouldn't have talked like that.
You shouldn't have said you were in a right pickle.
And you can also just say that she was pretty.
Yeah.
We don't.
No, I kind of
belt her.
The slang is awesome.
Why did he say, "I was seeing this bird"? You get me? We know. We got that.
You get me? Yeah. You know.
No, I got. Yeah.
I see this bird. Yeah.
It's not like this is the first time I've ever hearing of someone having a girlfriend, man.
It's the first time ever.
This is crazy.
He was seeing a girl, and then everyone who was reading this was like, "What the fuck? You can see women?"
And then you wouldn't get this. I bumped into her sister by fluke.
Yeah, there's more than one. Can you name 50?
This is dumb.
I don't know there were that many. I don't think he's going to hell, but I think he definitely needs to repent.
For, like, you gotta go back to English class.
Yeah.
This one is from a real person so far. These have all been, like, anonymous. But this is from Miss Deha Cozy. I listened to gay ASMR on my mom's Spotify account. I'm worried she'll find it. I'm hypersexual, so I can't really control it. I don't know what to do. I'm only young, and this confession is embarrassing as fuck. At least they're aware.
Yeah, why did they confess then? You could just keep it to yourself. Or if you really want the satisfaction of pretending like you're telling people to get it off your chest, you can write it down and then fucking burn the message.
Yeah.
I listened to gay ASMR on my mom's Spotify account.
It's funny you were like, you couldn't get your own phone and go on like YouTube or God forbid Pornhub or something. You know? But they were like,
excuse me.
They say they're hypersexual. So they're just acting on an urge where they're like, my mom's Spotify account is the closest device to me where I can get gay ASMR. So I guess that's how I have to do it.
I also think it's crazy that they looked it up on Spotify.
Yeah, that's not the place you go for that.
Because I just looked it up, you know, because I'm curious or whatever.
Right.
There are only, there's only one song, which is just called Men Groaning by Pro Sound Effect Library. And then there's like 3 albums that are like gay NSFW, slutty femboy NSFW, and frat boys and dorm rooms, in parentheses, gay, erotic, sexual, close parentheses.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Which one do you think this person listened
to? Men Groaning song, Pro Sound Effect Library.
I mean, it's popular.
Yeah.
Clearly.
It's at the top of the list if you look
at it was
at
at
gay
the top,
ASMR.
I mean, I think you're going to hell.
Yeah, that's tough.
Honestly, you fucked up your mom's algorithm, and that's fucked up.
Yeah, now she's not going to get the music recommendations that she deserves.
Yeah. Like, she's going to go from fucking Kenny Chesney, like, she think my tractor sexy, and then it goes straight to men moaning. .wave.
Your .wav.
You're going to hell, brother.
Yeah.
You're going to hell. This one's titled Murder. TLDR, which they haven't given us the story yet. They're just going straight to the DLDR. Someone I know could possibly solve local murder case, but won't. Not really my confession to tell, but here local to where we stay, a woman got murdered in about 2006, parentheses, question mark, up some back roads. And then there's a read more, but I clicked on the read more and there was not more.
There's nothing there. So I'm done with that now.
This post could use a couple periods.
Yeah. Or like a semicolon or
something.
Really just something more than is there now.
Any punctuation at all would be really nice.
Well, they have the question mark, but it's in parentheses.
And they also they don't use all the prepositions they need, which I know we're not even. We should get to the content of the post now.
Yeah.
I think if you have information about a murder, you should turn it over to the authorities.
Yeah, you should probably share that. That's like kind of a big deal.
The fact that you have to ask whether or not you should do that makes me think that you were involved in it.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? It's like that this person is like oddly suspicious. Why are they not sharing?
How do they know it's up some back roads?
Yeah.
That's oddly specific, right? I think you're going to hell.
It's also crazy that this post was made in 2019 and this person was murdered 13 years prior to that.
Yeah, it like took them this long to...
They really wanted to confess, but they waited 13 years to do it.
I don't know, man. I think you're going to... You waited too long.
Yeah,
if anything.
You should have said something sooner.
You should have thought about this before. You should have posted it on whatever website was still alive in 2006.
Yeah, like AOL.com.
I don't know about this one.
What?
Here, you get this one.
Is playing the victim always a bad thing?
Great question.
My sister told me today that I should stop playing the victim. The thing is, though, I have demons playing with my head, and literally the only person who can help me is a priest. I can't tell the demons to go. Read more.
There's no read more.
I can't tell the demons to go.
This is great because we're priests right now.
Right.
So we are exactly the people that this person needs. Granted, we're 4 years late to this post. Yeah, but don't worry, Anon. We're here for you in case you're still alive out there.
And not being eaten by demons. Yeah, I don't know. We need to stop just like defaulting to telling people what religion is.
Yeah. Well, maybe she didn't know what religion is and she just got infected by the demons.
Maybe.
Because sometimes they do that.
People will get like a brain tumor and then be like, oh, the devil's in my head. And then they'll die.
Yeah. Do you think this person is dead?
Probably not, no. But
do you think this person's family went to a cry orgy?
I hope not.
Actually, I don't think this is in our power. I think if you're infected by demons, you're going to hell.
Yeah,
I think we're too late to save you, to be honest. TBH, yeah. SMH,
SMH.
NGL. So have fun with that one. This lady thinks she's a dog. 3 exclamation points. And
straight to hell.
Again, there's no read more.
There's just a period.
Yeah.
They put that there so they could make this post.
Yeah.
This person's going to hell.
Do you think this lady is talking about someone else or themselves?
She's referring to herself in the first person. This lady thinks she's a dog. Sharon,
okay, if that's it. I couldn't agree more with you.
If that's what it is, and that's awesome.
She is one bitch, if you ask me. Did you see her get the strike at the bowling alley last work function?
Yeah, goddamn.
Woo! Oh my god.
Nice job, Sharon. She's been fucking killing it.
That's my road dog. Ow.
Ow. Ow. Really proud of him.
Yeah, you're saved. You go to heaven.
Yeah, sure. Excuse me.
Here, you read this one. This one's good.
Take your time with the sun on is am I supposed to say KIBSA or
it's
KBSA? Descendants of the Sun on KBSA channel is satanic and full of witchcraft. The subtext under this is also the same.
It's the same thing, but with different capitalization.
Which is interesting. Yeah, they didn't just copy and paste.
So they wrote it twice. Yeah. So I looked this up. KBSA is a Spanish television network located in California. Hope this helps.
Yeah. They're probably satanic and full of witchcraft.
No, but they're like calling it out. Like this is they're alerting people.
Yeah.
You know? I want to know who the descendants of the sun are. I would love to meet them. I can't get a read on this person. I don't know if they're good or not. Because I'm like, you're calling it out, but you're watching it. You know what I'm saying?
Also, I think KBSA might not be... Because I looked up Descendants of the Sun.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to get you any reliable information.
I guess probably not. Descendants of the Sun is a South Korean television series.
Oh. So maybe, okay. If we're piecing it together, because I didn't think to look that up. I just thought like it was, this person is like too far into the QAnon conspiracy theory hole. And that's just what that was. So, okay, hold on. If we're piecing it together, it's the Descendants of the Sun cast. They're on the television program, like they're getting interviewed or something.
Yeah.
And they made a satanic witchcraft comment. And that upsetted this person.
Yeah, and they're all like, we love Satan. But they said it in Korean, of course. Yeah.
Wow. Now I'm really confused.
I think this person should worry about the other things that are important and that they're going to hell.
There you have it. Next, this one just says, we'll see some porn today.
Hell, straight to hell. Probably the last circle of Dante's Inferno or whatever.
This is another post where they just copied, or they didn't copy. Like the body of the thing is the same, but with different capitalization.
Yeah. I think that's really funny.
It's funny. This is like they're repenting in advance.
Well, it's like they weren't even like, yeah, I'm gonna watch porn and like masturbate. He was like, I'll see some porn today.
I'll just see it about.
He'll just see it though. He's not gonna do anything about it. He'll just like be within the vicinity of it. Like he has to walk by like.
No, that's not how I interpreted it at all. Because he's like, I will see it. Like he's taking agency over it. Yeah, I'm gonna see some porn today.
Yeah, I guess.
Like he's guaranteeing it's gonna happen. So like he knows.
He's making a prediction.
No, I don't think it's a prediction. I think he knows he's going to do it, and this is he's saying he's being sorry honest in advance.
I like that there's nothing like related to it though. It just says we'll see some porn today.
I'd love to know what porn he saw.
I'm good.
Was it worth going to hell? Let us know in the comments.
Yep. All right. Have fun.
Next up. I've stolen hundreds of dollars worth of water just by saying 5 words. My college has a food court in one of the main buildings. Chick-fil-A, sandwich place, salad bar, etc. You get your food and you pay at the exit. Every single time I've eaten lunch there since I was a freshman, I grab a bottle of water with my meal. Walk up to pay and say, I brought the water in. The employees aren't paid enough to care, those suckers, and I pay enough in tuition and I feel bad about it.
Good.
This is a terrible, awful crime that you should be punished for.
No, I disagree. I think stealing is based.
It's great. Okay. They don't give you, there's no water fountain. You can't just bring a water bottle.
He's stealing from like an evil corporation that hates gay people. I think it's fine.
Where do you see evil corporate? Oh, Chick-fil-A. But surely he doesn't go to the Chick-fil-A specifically. And the water isn't from Chick-fil-A. He's just grabbing a water somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
I still feel like this guy is in his right.
There's really no water fountain, bro. You're at a college.
Maybe
I find that insane to believe.
Maybe he wants a Dasani.
No one's ever said that. No one has ever said I want a Dasani.
Maybe he's stealing.
That's crazy.
Okay, if he included that he's taking Fiji water from there, I'd be like, all right, I get this guy. I understand him 100%, and I level with him, and I appreciate and respect, and maybe even look up to him.
He's going out of his way to steal for something that is not worthy of being okay, if he's at Disney, go by all means, steal the damn water. Okay.
Yeah, and now that you're saying it is interesting that he's choosing to steal water.
Like he's not like, I want a Sprite.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. There's no water fountain. You can't just go to a water fountain.
Yeah, just drink the water. Yeah. All right, maybe you're right.
Like, you're just an asshole, man.
I guess, yeah.
This is stupid. You're going to hell, brother. That's what I think.
And there's no water there.
There's a definite lack of water in hell. You got this one.
I purposely go wash all the dishes at holiday dinners so I don't have to talk to anyone.
Based.
This is based.
This is incredibly based. Also, again, not a sin.
Yeah.
So I don't know why it's here.
At least they know, though. They didn't post it on like an anonymous account.
No, you can go look at this person's
know that
Reddit
they could be honest about it
right now.
Go to u/DG4827's profile on Reddit, everyone, and upvote every one of their posts.
Okay, well, maybe don't upvote them if they deserve being upvoted. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Think for yourself. Don't just listen.
But
to the man on the
this post
screen.
is awesome.
Okay.
Do you disagree?
I don't know if it's awesome. I think it's
pretty sick.
I think it's a good post.
Yeah, I think it's very respectable.
Yeah, and I don't think there's a crime or a sin here.
Yeah.
If anything, you're doing God's work. Carry on, soldier. I am male and I really like Uggs.
Straight to hell. Straight down.
Yeah, you're going to hell, brother. Sorry.
Same with the guy who sent the email with the swear word today.
I anonymously send flowers to my friend's partner every month, pretending to be a secret admirer. It's my twisted way of testing their loyalty.
That's so fucked up in so many ways.
First off, this is not true. But if it is, that's
yeah, like
crazy.
It's probably not, but I don't know. I think it is. I feel like this is true.
I think you have too much faith for a random anonymous person on the internet.
I guess so, but I feel like there's someone out there in the world that does do this.
I think there is. I don't know if it's this exact person, but I believe that this scenario exists somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to say, like, hypothetically, we're just going to tie those two to being the same person for the sake of this argument. This person goes straight to hell.
Oh, this person goes straight to hell.
And not in, like, a joking way, like the Uggs guy. Like, this is... Whew.
Well, the Uggs guy does deserve hell. He does.
He does, but he's sitting in, like, the first layer.
Yeah. It's like
kind of cold there, so at least he can wear his Uggs.
It's the... he gets put in the kids section at the grocery store, where they have like fucking toys and a PS2, but it's on fire or something. That's what the first layer of hell is. You get this next one.
Okay. I like how he says a small kid. Anyway, when I was a small kid, I would sneak into my grandma's room and steal money from her. It was just a small amount, but I really regret doing it now. Yeah, that's really shitty.
Yeah.
You wouldn't exist without your grandma.
Grandmothers are poor. Always. So this is extra
and
bad.
also they're sacred.
Yeah. They're like a totem.
Yeah.
You wouldn't dare mess with the totem.
And the worst part is that they'd probably just give you the money if you asked.
Yeah.
Like if you were like, Grandma, I really want to go and like buy I don't know, what do kids like? I want to go buy V-Bucks from the store.
Pizza.
I really want to go get a pizza with my friends. Can I have some money?
I want to get a Lego man.
Yeah, and your grandma would be like, oh, of course, schnookums.
Yeah.
And then they would give you money. But this small kid,
we got to know
child.
What small kid means. If you were 10, you were not a small kid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're wise enough to know that that's bad.
I am going to give you the benefit of the doubt, though, and say that this is you're a couple prayers away from heaven.
Yeah.
This is redeemable, for sure. Our next one. I stole helium-3 from a moon in 2009.
Crazy that they found helium-3 and then just like didn't share helium-2 with us.
I didn't know there was a second one. I didn't realize it had come out. I'm kind of jealous, if anything.
I wonder if this guy also has helium-4 and he's just keeping it on the DL. You know?
It also took him 14 years to get to this.
To post this.
Like helium-3 has been weighing on his mind.
Well, he's probably been trying to do something with it and he hasn't been able to figure it out now. He hasn't been able to figure it out up until now. So now he's sharing it with the scientific community so that they can help him harness helium-3.
Is this just Gru?
Maybe it is. And when did that movie come out? Did Despicable Me come out in like 2011?
Something like that, right?
Maybe this was Gru.
This might just be Gru.
And he's super cool.
In which case, I think you should pay your minions.
Yeah.
So you're going to hell, actually.
Bye.
You get this one.
I feel like I am a speck. Why do I feel like this? Then in the comment section, it says, what is a speck?
I just like this one. We don't really got to talk about it. I just like
this one is really fucking funny.
I just thought that was funny.
What is a speck?
I don't know. This is like a Horton Here's a Who.
Yeah.
This is what this is. All right. Our last confession of the day. I was on a Discord server called Grimdark Hellscape, which I shouldn't have joined, but my friend added me to a voice call about drugs.
It's definitely funny. They were definitely talking about like vaping. These people are like 15.
Yeah, I'm kind of into the star fruit vape.
Dude, I'm
kind of into the berry blast.
Like, yeah.
Oh, really? You're a berry blast guy?
I like orange creamsicle.
I just love imagining this conversation, what it was like.
Yeah, in the Discord server called Grimdark Hellscape.
I mean, they said it themselves. They already know they're going to hell.
Yeah, if they
didn't
aware,
set themselves up for a successful future here. You should really trust your inner circle, you know? And it sounds like this person does not have a very good inner circle, which is unfortunate. I feel kind of bad for them in many instances, many such cases where this happens to kids these days.
Yeah, they just don't have good friends, and then they end up being fucked up little shitheads.
And then they get dragged into a voice call about drugs. I mean, that's scary.
Like vaping. That is scary.
That's really scary, especially if you haven't taken Dare.
Right.
But Dare's like, back now, so...
I'll try those drugs for sure.
It'll save our kids, once again.
We hope so. It did really well last time, too.
It did great last time. So it's going to do even better now.
Even more great, one might say.
We'll be doing even less drugs than before.
Yeah. I mean, like, the 0 that I was doing before is going to go down to... I'm going to do, like, -5 drugs. I'm going to stop 5 other people from also doing drugs.
That's the power of Dare.
Yeah.
The issue is... No, I think Dare will stop the Mexican cartels. I think they can do it.
I think they can, too. Back to this kid. He's going to hell.
Yeah, you're going to hell. You do drugs, brother? Sorry.
No, he didn't do them. He's just talking about them, which is honestly
I guess he's just talking about... But this is talking about drugs is the gateway drug to drugs.
Yeah, but like he's not even committing to doing them, you know?
No, but this is a slippery slope, you know?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Like, this kid is... You start talking about drugs because it's cool, and it's an ironic thing. And then you're like, oh, what if we ironically did fentanyl, you know? Like,
yeah, like as
a slippery slope. As a joke, guys. We, you know?
And then all of a sudden you die.
And then you're dead forever.
It just goes black, by the way.
Which is why God hates drugs.
True.
Because you can die.
He invented them by accident.
Does God do things by accident?
Yeah, for sure. Why do you think he made giraffes? He's trying to make another horse, and he goes, oh, shit, I slipped. And the neck just went...
Yeah.
You know?
He was doing the thing, you know, like when you're trying to, like, make an image larger, and you drag it slowly, but then it goes...
Yep.
It's like that.
It scales all fucked up.
But he did that in Blender instead of...
Yeah. Which is odd.
Yeah, you're going to hell, brother. Sorry. What have we learned today?
The general populace is screwed.
We saved a couple of them.
We saved some of them, yeah.
Do you think they'll do their Hail Marys?
Maybe. I think that one guy who has to do like 1,000 of them probably won't.
But he might.
You never know. I have some faith. Not a lot, but some.
Yeah.
It's better than zero.
I think we can always strive to be better.
Yeah.
Unless you want to get fucked by a horse. Then, I mean, I don't know. That's tough.
Can't really do worse than that.
I can't help that person. I mean, they're from Germany, though, so what'd you expect?
So it's like a little bit more normal there.
Yeah. Weird, fucked up. Literally fucked up. Horse fucking lands time now.
Yeah.
Hey, get the heck out of here,
Goodbye.
man.
Go fuck a horse.
Don't tell people to do... We can't end like that.